Hi, my name is Sarah Vincent, and I am in the EDD cohort in higher education.
Hi, I'm Allison Garris. I'm also in the cohort.
And John Heller.
So, one of the reasons that this program was the best fit for me was mainly the Saturday time commitment. Working full-time on a campus here in Connecticut and also being an adjunct, I knew I wouldn't be able to commit during the week, so the Saturday program was a big draw for myself.
And I have spent about 5 years in higher ed and always thought I would get my doctorate degree when I was probably in my mid-40s. And then when I found out about the program, people convinced me that now is really the time. It made a lot more sense to do it now because those jobs that I want, they're going to be there for me when I'm, maybe 40 or before then. I need the doctorate at that time. So I decided to go for it even though I was not anticipating starting this early.
And I'm over 40, almost at the end of that first digit, and I'm finding myself in a career transition. I've been a faculty member, I've been a staff member in higher education, and now I'm at the director level, and everybody assumes I have the doctorate done, so part of it is I really need that, but this program at this point in my life, entering the second half of my career, has been instrumental in helping me codify some of the things that I think of as tacit knowledge and being able to put that into a theoretical construct.
John, I think you said it. I sit around the table of managers at my campus, and most of them do have their doctorate, and they're making these decisions. And for a long time, I was like, wow, that's a great decision, or a bad one. And I never understood why. Part of the beauty of this program is now I can start to take some of the foundational stuff and understand why we are making the decisions that we're making as a campus.
And I think it also does a lot for professional development, so we're all learning, we're all going to earn this degree, which is going to impact our careers, but it's making us better higher ed professionals at the same time, and that's also a great part of the program is that we are all working in higher ed. It'd be great to be full-time students because we could really focus and have lots of time to do everything, but the fact that we're not just enriches our own experience, we're constantly reflecting on what we do, and we have the ability to share that knowledge with the people that we work with. So this program has benefited ourselves and also our professionals that we work with in our institutions that we're at.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, I'm now leading faculty members, and so having the credential certainly helps you have that credibility there. But the faculty members that sit around those tables that I'm at making those decisions, they have their doctorates in engineering and English, and a lot of them don't have terminal degrees as well. So having this curriculum really focus on leading higher educational institutions has been tremendously valuable to step back and look at the history of higher education from the colonial era to the land grants to today. Helps me put our institution into that broader context of what it is we're trying to do.
Well, I think the value definitely outweighs the time commitment, at least for me. Obviously, going in, I knew a doctoral program was going to be a lot of work, and it's really about finding the balance between my personal life, my professional life, and now being a student again. In the beginning of the program, it was a little difficult getting in, wearing my student hat. But now, I think it's all about finding the balance for me, sacrificing some things, knowing that in a year or two I'll be done and it'll be a lifelong credential.
No, time and organization is really important. I have a 2.5-year-old, I'm working, got a young sister too, so I've got a lot of commitments there. So you really have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what can I accomplish? How much time do I have? When am I my best student? And that's when you're doing your homework and then balancing everything else.
Yeah, and I would say that in my new role, I've been in this role for about a year and a half, and I've had a real struggle with finding that balance in the time commitment. But I think that the program is flexible enough to recognize and understand that we're all working professionals, and we have it's been flexible enough to help support that.
So I guess the beauty of it is we now have a cohort of 10 who we can pick each other's brains and ask each other questions, and hopefully the new students coming in will be able to pick our brains as well and ask us questions.
And we certainly hope to see you on campus.
Yep. Echo.